Warm sands, friend. How may this one serve you? Welcome to you.
A welcome to you, fellow traveler. They'll never see you coming. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Khajiit's wares, if you have coin. The road makes this one weary.
There is much beauty in this place. Yes? You honor Khajiit with your presence. Khajiit are not welcome in the cities, so we make our camps outside the walls. I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Blessings of the moons upon you, traveler.
Fortune smiles upon this meeting.
Land of bitter cold.
Khajiit welcomes you, and also your coin.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Goods and wares of all kinds.
Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, and you're free to go. All right then. Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn. Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Judging by your armor, I'd say you're an Imperial scout. If so, well met. What is it?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to... I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. All right, then. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager, what with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her, War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? Good doing business with you.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Tea leaves, palm reading, crystal scrying. Ooh, maybe trepanning. Come to a love for a reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
I was going to feed you cabbages and apples again. Yes, little fairy, we can go to the tavern for supper.
Yay!
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Ah, Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
You know what's wrong? Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim.
Aren't they?
Now that there,
Set some aside for
that's
myself
a
when the traders
real
bring them up from
problem.
the south.
I'm sure you could charge double.
Ain't sure if they're taking on new members. But you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Jorvaskr. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of
I've got a
Thorald?
recipe for venison
Is
stew.
he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe
all
this
fresh.
old
I hunt the game myself every day.
holding him?
As
Why,
you say.
I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Carl. Your stupid son is dead. He died a Stormcloak traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
I simply prefer quality merchandise. No, this meat won't do at all. Too much fat. And it all smells wrong.
Suit yourself, then. The woods are that way, outside the walls. Walk straight ahead. Can't miss them. Good luck on your hunt.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim. All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. Pardon me, but... Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Good day.
to heaven. With man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth! Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing!
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
People!
Evgir Onslaught has come at last. The season unending. War without end.
Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos!
Can you believe those
Who is
pathetic
both
grey
man
men still show their
and
face in public?
Trust in me.
I know your family's honor.
Trust in Heimskr, for I am the chosen of Talos. I alone have been
can't get this sword on my own.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
I'll put it plain.
It's fun
You can
mostly.
claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days. Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their women like cattle.
Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown, born of the North, where my breath is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love.
Judging by your armor, I'd say you're an Imperial scout. If so, well met.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar. my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the college. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to... As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past like those Grey Mains. Just one more thing the Grey Mains want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ha! Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn, they cry in the mead halls. First into the fray, we've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, now if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Money, you laggard. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and... We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. You watch yourself out there.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'll be a different story.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
Let me
at it again? Just keep moving. You'll wear them out. Hey, watch it!
All right.
Just keep swinging.
Going to enjoy killing you. Someone do something.
Good fight going. Great. Back to the fight now.
Don't mind them. Just working out some issues in the old way. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of governments. So you think you have what it takes? Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Carl.
All right then. Fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
You'll do all right someday. Today you need to keep training, though.
Enough with the training. I want to go fight something.
No fighting just yet. Not till Skjor says so.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
You get to fight.
But before I fought, I had to train.
Oh, I'm
got
just
more to
servant,
say.
dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
And what might you need?
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But a stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.